Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Emmerdale confirms Tom King's trial verdict in episode. Emmerdale has confirmed Tom King's fate in a special hour-long episode. The villain's dark storyline reached its conclusion on Thursday as the jury delivered a verdict in his trial. Tom was recently charged with assault and coercive behavior after abusing his wife Belle for over a year. Despite Tom's various attempts to derail the trial in recent days, Belle bravely decided to give evidence against him so that the truth would be heard. As Emmerdale strayed from its usual linear format for the episode, Belle and Tom's conflicting testimonies were interspersed with clips of the jury deliberating over the case. Guest stars Denise Welch, Charles Dale, and Jack Ellis took center stage in these scenes as they played jury members Heidi, Carl, and Kenneth. Heidi was the juror who was most vocal in supporting Belle. But Carl viewed the case differently and repeatedly backed Tom's false version of events. At one point, it seemed like the case may go in Tom's favor, but even his supporters on the jury started to have their doubts. When discussions turned to Tom's creepy hidden cameras and the damning evidence found on his tablet computer, the jury struggled to come up with a reasonable explanation for his behavior. After staying quiet for most of the deliberations, fellow juror Kenneth spoke up with an emotional personal story about a woman he once knew who was killed by her husband. Kenneth was deeply affected by the past tragedy and made an impassioned plea for Belle's experiences to be believed. In the end, jury foreman Carl stood up in court to announce that Tom had been found guilty of both charges. The judge then summed up the case, sternly rebuking Tom for showing no remorse over his actions. He commented, "Though you have no prior convictions and are of good standing professionally, it is recognized that one of the factors allowing an abuser to continue unnoticed is the ability of the perpetrator to have both a public and a private face. Your campaign of abuse against your wife went on even beyond the end of your functioning relationship. In fact, it increased in severity. I believe you have demonstrated no remorse for your actions, and you have no inclination to change your ways. Therefore, I impose a custodial sentence of 3 years. Later, Belle revealed that she'd found the strength to testify after attending a domestic abuse support group. Flashbacks showed Belle hearing moving stories from the survivors at the meeting. These scenes featured actors recounting some emotional, real-life testimonies from those affected by domestic violence, as part of the show's off-screen work with charities like New Beginnings Peer Support. Lindsay Oliver, CEO of New Beginnings Peer Support, previously commented, "When Emmerdale explained they hoped to include the real-life testimonies of domestic abuse victims and survivors within these scenes, we knew it